Hello everybody, my name's PaulyPoe, and I hope that you're wanting to see some more West of Loathing. Why else would you have clicked on it? Let's go get them baker boys, because they got our bread. How else can we make more soup bowls? What? Wait, what? Oh, they're... Deal me in. Oh, apparently I did good. I didn't read that. There's a ton of talking. Also, is she like my, my journal? Because, like, I forget everything that I'm supposed to do. Like, pretty close to everything. This bakery has definitely seen butter days. Hey. These teenagers seem dispirited and are trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of water. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Here, you boys wouldn't know about some bread that went missing, would you? Ah, nuts! I told you we'd be in trouble, Billy. Shut up, Jerry. Just want to blab everything, dude. Calm down, you two. It ain't that simple, mister. We sold the bread for meat to start up this bakery. Why? Because we wanted to make something for our lives. Everyone in Breadwood is just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay, well, no problem. Oh yeah, no problem, except for the fact that we don't know a dang thing about making bread, it turns out. All we ended up is weird lumps. Ah, that's true, Billy. That ain't true, Billy. That last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, that one was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Maybe I can help. I do know a place with unlimited grain. Okay, I'll draw you on a map. Wait, so that's it? After a couple of tries, the boys hit on a decent bread recipe and bake enough to cover what they stole from the mayor. That was easy. I guess it paid to explore. Ow. I still can't do loco. Okay, that was the easiest one. That's baffling. Open it up. Orthopedic boots. That'd be nice. Orthopedic boots. Why did I go to the soup place? Bust those sweet moves. Okay, I did it. I got your bread. Glad we avoided that. I still need the library books. The permits are technically done. The mail. And now I need to do the skeletons and the yeast. So that's at least 4 problems. Skeleton raids. There's a military cemetery not far from here. A military cemetery. And I figure something must have happened to the caretaker because military skeletons keep wandering out this way, causing a ruckus. He didn't give me a map marker. Is it because I already know it? Oh, there it is. Oh, Alexandria Ranch. That's where the books are. Which one was the mail, though? Was it... Dang, I forget which one the mail was. Didn't it have something to do with a cemetery? I can't remember. It had something to do with, like, the postal... Some sort of postal service, I think. What an embarrassing typo. Military cemetery. Military cemetery. Burial plots, eternal flame. They both sound so appealing. There's a shovel here. It's the caretaker's shanty. You poke around in the shed. The caretaker appears to have been shirking his duties for a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Looks like the mayor was right about him having wandered off. Guess we're gonna have to fetch him back here to do his job. Look at the tools. Well, tool singular. There's a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, you leave it alone. It's not like you're able to dig twice as fast. True. Look under the chair. Like all chairs owned by one guy, it has a year's worth of lint and food crumbs under it. Gross. Scope out the desk. It's covered with old paint, splattered newspapers, and figured a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history books. Curious. He likes painting? Or he likes making newspapers? I don't... It's covered with old paint, spattered newspapers. Check out the flyers. Fort Memoriam. You find a flyer of Military Reenactment Enthusiasm Society. Apparently, they meet regularly at Fort Memoriam. Maybe that's where he went. Continue to poke in the shed. Okay. Are you the caretaker? Caution, do not touch eternal flame. Goblin is roasting a weenie over the eternal flame. I mean, it said not to touch it, and he's not touching it. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No, it's good fire, not to wasting it. Okay. I thought I could talk to him, but I don't want to fight him. He didn't... I mean, you know, he's just... He doesn't know. Beyond this gate stand countless rows and columns of tombstones. Well, there's not actually countless. I've counted them, and there are 999 of them. You can visit an individual plot by number if you'd like. Nah, thanks. Where's that Fort Memoriam? Sweet baby Jesus is far away. Buffalo Pile. Continue where you're heading. I still gotta... I should have went to Alexandria. Can I... Nope. Okay. Not many people would walk around in a cow hat in this day and age. Not to imply that they were in fashion or anything. Hey, I'm Melvin. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Nope. I said Jeff. I think Jeff said something about having a day job. It hadn't been that day for like 2 weeks though. What's with the hat? We're doing historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game. Well, okay, sure, but a historical one anyway. This is, we only switched to this after we quit doing real reenactments. Why'd you quit? It was too much exercise. Also, somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed. You missed! What's the game you're playing? You probably ain't familiar with this type of board game. It's a very specialized form of entertainment. Well, I mean, what I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 4000 rules, but my brother's set didn't have cows. Oh, well, yeah, we have to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh? Flintlock 4000? Can I play? Let's not get into that. So I have to rule out who Melvin is, I imagine. Massive pile of candy wrappers. Oh, did I see a spittoon? You pore over the rules, you understand them perfectly enough to realize that they're for an entirely different game than the guys are actually playing. Well, at least you learn something useful. You notice a book that doesn't belong here. Requires stench resistance. Oh yeah, the liquid in this spittoon is bright yellow. I feel like that's all that needs to be said about it. Look closer. I'll never understand you. Alright, well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. From the nauseatingly sweet stench coming off it, it appears that these nerds haven't been using it as a makeshift urinal, as you suspected, but rather they're using bright yellow lemon-lime soda-flavored chewing tobacco. Unless. Well, another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal, and they're all extremely diabetic, which now I think about it, it's a real possibility. In fact, it's probably that both these things are true. Search it. Really? You're gonna put your hand in there? That's the one good part about the game. I sure am. Is that the game even knows that something's wrong with you. But I mean, it keeps rewarding you. Long live the king. Is it actually any good? Does 12 to 15 damage. Mine only does 9. Yeah. Alright. Black Excalibur? This is a replica of King Arthur's sword. You know it's a replica because there's no way history would have allowed the original to be this comprehensively covered in tobacco spit. It's like a little circle here. Okay. Also, speaking of which, gives you the vampiric yodel skill. Yes. Actually, didn't I want to stop reading these? Read it! The book vanishes. The howls become even more... you're now emancipated. Okay, now I'm gonna stop. Okay, so... So far I'm seeing, like, some musicians. This guy is excitedly and repeatedly describing his favorite kinetoscope reel. Howdy, I'm Ernie. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Not me. I'm an emergency telegraph operator. Doesn't that mean that you should be listening at your post? It's alright. I have my portable. Takes out a telegraph key out of his pocket to show you. Dixon experimental sound film yet. It's amazing. What's it about? Well, there's two guys dancing while a third guy plays a violin in a huge cone. You can actually hear the violin. It's so great. And then a fourth guy walks in. What does he do? Nothing. That's when it ends. Sounds pretty avant-garde. Okay, so Jerry apparently has a day job that he doesn't go to since 2 weeks. So I imagine that the guy's name is Jerry. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Yeah, that's me. Did one of the other guys tell you? I try to keep it hush because people assume you're a weirdo if you work in a graveyard. Okay, well, it was easy to find him, but now I can't hornswoggle him. So now it looks like I have to beat him in the game. Unless I can level up my hornswoggle. Which I can! Hornswoggle him. You got it backwards. Now's the time to leave while you're winning. How do you figure? Attitude is important. You feel like a winner. You play like a winner, right? If you wait until you've lost to leave, you'll go home feeling like a loser. Go home a winner and soak in the sweet satisfaction of victory. Then you'll be ready to do it again next time. You know, that makes a lot of sense. Hey guys, I'm heading out. I'll be back to kick your butts again next week. I figured it out. So how'd you like this game? Can I actually, like, beat them up in this game? How'd you get into this? I was in the actual war. Made it out with only a few scars and a limp. Fortunately, on account of I spent the whole thing hiding in a cave when I heard about reenactments, I signed up for find out what I missed. It's probably not a whole lot of what you missed. Yeah, better snacks for one. Can I play? Well, the rules are pretty complex. I don't think the others will want to stop to play a teaching game. I already know it. My brother used to bug me to play, that's great. Wait, what? Play their little game. Let's start from the beginning. Holy crap. This revolting human will be utterly destroyed. Wait, so which side am I on? Oh, is that me? I have no idea what's... So I guess I'm the cow, the floating cow thing. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I can work with this. 15, 10. Ooh. No. If I just keep you guys alive. Ironically, though, you'll just keep giving me. Ow! Uh-oh. Dang. Ah, wow. Not what I'd call an effective strategy. Yeah. Okay, so I solved that problem. Let's go back to Alexandria's ranch. Because apparently she has the books. I could do two things at once. The problem is that didn't this lady have... Oh. Did she only have one? Maybe it was only one. I guess let's go back, and if they're like, oh, we need 7, if we need 7 million more. Attack! Unless they wreck shop. I just hate everything! No problem. Excalibur! Oh. Okay, now that we're back at Breadwood. Well, half of it. Oh, so I still need it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh, well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway. Mostly the better. Did you manage to get the logging permit? The mail. Back on duty. They sure have a way of getting under your skin. But the stolen yeast. Old Schmaltz Brewery. So wait, does that mean I don't need to get the other book? I guess that's it. I don't need to get the other book. So the only thing that I'm finding a problem with is I don't know where the mail is. I forget who dealt with the mail. Hold on. Look, I'll ask my partner. Seems like okay. I don't know where the mail is. I might actually have to look that up because I don't remember. Hornswoggle. I just hornswoggle through the whole game. Schmaltz. Oh, I thought I was gonna like clear the Z or something. This fella's too scared to talk to you. He's just freaking out about the yeast. It's a beer hose. You're not really sure what's purpose it has. It's almost pure ethanol blood. Yeast covered hat. So I clearly have to fight this thing, right? Can I like... Okay, so yeah. Dive in! What does this do? Oh, it steals HP. Deals spooky damage. Problem solved. The remains of the horrible yeast beast. I guess you could take some back to the mayor. It's probably still good. That was easy. This is so this whole yeast thief biz doesn't seem to have gone well for you guys. No, jeez. Are you a bounty hunter? Relax. The mayor just wants his yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Whew. Okay, well, yeast is in that revolting pile. So what happened here? Well, we got bored of bread is all. I know a little bit about brewing, and we figured we came back with a couple of kegs. Nobody would mind so much that we stole the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you're much of a brewer. Hey! Well, ideally, you wouldn't end up with a ravenous yeast monster. That wasn't my... Okay, well, I guess it was my fault, but I understand what happened. These vats are old, and they didn't clean them properly first because we were in a hurry. I think there were some frogs living in one of them, and you figured you would... you could use the extra hops. If you're sure you got it figured out, you could set up shop in Dirtwater. Oh? It's turning into quite the little metropolis. I'd love to have my own place. Cool. So now I got a brewer. And I got some blue ribbon. And this guy's still dead. Arrest him. You're under arrest. For what? Stealing about 2 handfuls? Yes. And the sentence for what? About 3 days in jail? Brentwood does, Brentwood does not actually have a jail. I'll let you off with a warning this time. Oh, I can't do anything with the beer hose? Pure ethanol. I can't sample anything. Well, my job here is done. Sort of. I still have to find the mail. Open it up. Which, that's definitely the hard part here. I got your yeast. Logging permit, I just have to sleep for 2 days. Any sign of that missing mail? Not yet. So I reckon I can set you up with what you need. Thanks. Oh, wow, I didn't even have to finish. Mayor glances the list of problems and paces around nervously. I still plan on doing it. Yeah, like, I can still turn them in. My problem is the whole mail issue. Like, do I have to go to Dirtwater for that? I completely forget. There's like so much going on this map that I'm not sure what is associated with what I... Is this the postal way station? I thought I went there though. Oh yeah, it was a map. What a confusing... Yeah, I had to go to Dirtwater to ask about it. Silversmith's house. Nah, keep going. Hey, I still haven't found a cactus lady for him. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy them flowers. Thank you, mister. Everybody's really weird here. Liquid bread brewing. Hey, I need help tracking down some missing mail. Well, how'd you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way of Breadwood, and I'm hunting on it on behalf of the mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to give it out either. A delivery gone missing is bad news, though I suppose it all right just once. Here. Take this thingamajig. So each map has a code number on it, you see, based on region and direction of travel. She explains how it works on the code and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. Okay. So let's go back. Boop. Da, 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 da. So yeah, if it pops up with a locale, with a whole lot of confusing little travels towards Breadwood, Chuck's house. Investigate the house. Something about this house makes you suspicious, but you can't quite put your finger on it. This place looks perfectly normal after all, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just paranoid. Well, you know, it's got that, like, don't go in vibe. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave that episode here. We did quite a bit. I felt I actually accomplished stuff. I helped the mayor with 90% of his stuff, and I got the lumber required to go into the next the next area, which I believe is an island. It's a fairly big island. But I think we're coming near the end of the game. I'd probably give it a couple more episodes, depending on how much I do side quests and such. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, do your thing down below, and I hope to see you and the next party in the next episode. Bye!